What's going on YouTube? ZeroMagnumX here. This is going to be a Magic the Gathering update. Alright, I was going to give you guys a look at this guy. It's called Lord of Atlantis. If you guys play Legacy or even remotely watch games or standings or any of that, especially on Star City, you'll take note that fish, as they're called, or merfolk, are topping. They're a good deck, they're powerful, they're strong. Well, I haven't really been doing M13 spoilers a whole lot because there's nothing been really that stood out to me. Exalted, okay, they brought it back. They do that with all the core sets. They look for a mechanic to bring it back. And, okay, there's a cool card that gives everything Exalted. Probably the go-to mythic in the set. Johnny and Liliana are neat, but I don't know how effective they will be. However, this next card got my attention. Okay, so like I said, remember Merfolk? By the way, go to this article. I'll probably post it in the description if you guys want to read over it. They printed this guy. This guy is going to be bonkers. Phantasmal image. Any other the standard Merfolk. I cannot get my head around why such awesomeness has come back. Yeah, there's lots of removal, but whenever you consider a mono blue deck, Merfolk themselves are probably going to be using Vapor Snag among other things. And this deck against the Delver deck's going to cry for the most part because they're running blue. So your guys have Island Walk. That means, yeah, you got a 3/2 flyer. We got a bunch of unblockables that you can't get around. That's pretty good if you ask me. Secondly, he's not legendary. That means you can spam the crap out of him. That means you play a Merfolk if there's any one drops. If not, Ponder, whatever. Set up your Merfolk combo. Play him. Play another him or Phantasmal Image. Play two more of him next turn with Phantasmal Image and him. Or just other Merfolk. Whatever. It is fantastic, people. This thing is totally amazing. It just off the wall. I know what I'm playing. I am playing fish. It's got me convinced. I know I sound super excited, but that's because I am. This is redonkulous. If you don't believe me, all I have to do is print a few good more Merfolk, and this deck is going to be tier 1 easy. It is awesome to see fish back in standard. Now, I know I'm saying this, and it may sound uneducated, quote-unquote, but the truth is that this is probably the best thing for M13's releases. I will be after a playset of these cards because I think they are going to be ridiculous. That being said, Merfolk also have other cards to help them. So it's not going to be playing Legacy Merfolk unless all those cards come with them. But the fact that this is a Lord for 2 makes it retarded. And it gives them all Island Walk and +1/+1. It is insane, people. If you haven't ever seen a fish mirror match, it is silly. It is so silly to watch. I've had the pleasure, I should say, of sitting down watching a mirror match between two Legacy Merfolk decks go at it. Will Force of Will come back? Probably not. That would be ZeroMagnumX's dream come true as a control player. But Merfolk are back. So stay close, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this MTG update. Peace, YouTube. ZeroMagnumX out.